So for a starter tank, she's when you first get her, you definitely want to use her because she's going to take the most damage. She's going to soak up all the damage that would be given to Achilles instead if you didn't have her. But as soon as you get another tank, like a Hades, which is one of the best tanks in the game, Ares, um, even maybe even Hector, he kind of has the same uh, con. He's got a very small health pool, but his special abilities are a little bit more, or actually a little better than Leandra's. So even if you get Hector or Charon, I would probably go with them over Leandra. But it's kind of personal opinion. But her health pool for me, it's not something that really stands out to where I want to level her past the starter levels. So now that we're on wave 3, let's just go ahead and fire everybody's ability. Or wave 3, excuse me. I'm probably going to say level 3 a lot, but I mean wave 1 of 2, 2 of 3, or 3 of 3. And right here, these are the loot drops. And that's what I just received as a drop for completing that level. Or that wave. There I go again. Now, when you're first starting off, this is chapter 1 or stage 1 called Child of Hope. And you're going to have large icons and these smaller icons. The smaller icons, these icons, the loot, these are pretty much like a 100% guarantee drop. So you're going to get these items, the Emerald Ring, Face Mask, and the Olive Branch for completing this mini round. Let's go ahead and do that. The larger ones, whenever you compete in those, they're repeatable, which means you're not always guaranteed the loot that it's showing that you can get from that dungeon or that battle. So sometimes if you need a piece of gear from a specific battle, you have a chance to get it to drop. If it doesn't drop, you got to redo it and hope that it drops on the next go round. Just adds an extra little element to the game. It's not a very bad grind. Again, in other games they call it grinds, where you've got to either farm or grind out your gear, meaning that you got to do it multiple times till you finally get that gear to drop. But let's go ahead and do their specials since we're on wave 3-3. But there are times where you're going to have to repeat and repeat and repeat to get that damn piece of gear to drop. Okay, here we got all 3 of the loot items, and we also leveled up to level 4 with our tunes. Now here, where it's saying level up, what that's saying is your team leveled up. So let's show you what that means right now. And we also got a quest reward, which is 5 Cerebus, or I was watching Dirty DeStagio's tutorials a while back, and he referred to Cerberus as puppy. So you're probably going to hear me say that a lot too, because now it's just stuck in my head. So Dirty DeStagio, thank you. Here's your little shout out. But you're going to hear me say puppy a lot. So if we go back to here, your heroes, they're level 4, and here is where it's going to say team level. Now right now, since we're just starting off, it's going to show a little bit of a discrepancy for what I'm about to say. But your team level, what it usually does is it'll say this is the max amount that you can have your tunes level up to. Right now we're 2, so later on in the game that would mean our tunes can only be level 2. They can't go past that. But since we're starting off in the game, it kind of goes a little weird. I think once we get to level 10, if I remember correctly, that's where it'll even out. It'll say, okay, your team level is 10, so that means all of your tunes cannot pass level 10. If you want them to pass level 10, then you'll need to keep getting experience here to go to team level 11, which will allow your tombs to go to level 11. Little confusing, but once you get used to it, it's no big deal. Let's go to the spring, get our free item, which this is experience potions. Those come in very handy, especially at these lower levels when you're trying to get Tiresias and Puppy, or Cerberus. And forgive me, I'm drinking my morning coffee right now. It's a little early. Thought I'd get up and just kind of check out what the game is doing now. So forgive me if you hear that coffee being drank in the background. Since we're here, let's go ahead and go through this right here. Your gift, when you're starting off right now, IGG is doing a promotion where in 20 hours, it'll start off in 24, but like I said, I had installed this app and I'm just now getting to where I'm recording the screen capture for it right now. But if you go to gift, it's saying in 24 hours, but mine right now is 20, I'll be able to claim young Zeus as one of my tombs. They're going to give you a free gift within a day. After you claim it, they're going to give you another counter saying, okay, in 2 more days, you can come back and get 20 shards. Now, what a shard is, here on Achilles, it's saying, once I get 20 shards, I can ascend him. And what that's going to do is it's going to take this 1 star and give me 2 stars. Once I ascend a tomb, that's going to increase my strength, intellect, and agility. So he's going to hit harder, he's going to have a little bit more HP, or health pull, however you like to refer to it. Which means he's going to be a little bit harder to kill, he's going to hit harder, and he's going to hopefully hit better with his ultimate skills, which are these here. Which his first ultimate skill is Pentastrike, which is one of the hardest hitting front row abilities that the game has, besides Ares. Ares, he's kind of harder to get than Achilles. Achilles is given to you as soon as you start the game. But Pentastrike definitely hits hard. Up until recently, Achilles had a little bit of a bug. He was interesting to play against. He has it to where strikes enemies in front of you with a 7-hit combo. I believe that used to be a 5-hit combo, but now it's 7. He each deals an extra 5 damage. Now, what used to happen, let's go ahead and go to a battle and I'll show you. What the bug, the way it was working, was when he went into battle, if you had an area of effect guy, like let's say this was a Hecate right here, and she immediately hit with her area of effect, Achilles would get hit and he would generate rage faster. So his ultimate ability would be charging up to use very, very fast. Once his ultimate ability would go off, the bug would be he would immediately kill your tank and then go on to the next guys here. And a lot of times that meant 3 of your guys could be insta-killed before you even had a chance for your healer to build up rage enough to heal up your team. He would just wipe out your front row and leave you extremely vulnerable to where you couldn't do nothing but say, well, good game, or GG. Okay, let's get to third. We're going to go ahead and get Leandro to go off, and let's just kind of play a little strategy. I'm going to wait to use Achilles. Okay, we just killed that. Let's go ahead and kill this back rower, and let's get a heal. We don't really need it, but it's fun to click it. And there goes her heal. She just healed up right there. So let's see what loot she drops, which, forgive me, we're on a mini map, so it's a guaranteed drop.